Okay, let's resume. Here and here. Before the break, I asked 2 questions about if. Now, could you please, how many students here use Mac, Apple cell phone? Wave your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are the majority, okay? How many students here use Android cell phone? 1, 2, 3. I use the Android because I'm anti-Microsoft, I'm anti-Apple. I will explain why. I'm a Linux user. You can check my computer here. This system is not the Microsoft, not the Mac system. You can see that. Okay, and please have a browser app from your cell phone. Please use a search engine. Type several words. Let me show you. Okay, here is the Android. And click on app, for example, Firefox or Chrome as you want. For example, I use Firefox and I search. Please follow me. Oh. And tell me, what do you see? Oh, okay. Sorry, the website, the internet speed is a little bit lagged here. Okay, who want to tell me what do you see from this website? Comparisons of the Codex Alimentarius, Principle of Nutrition Labeling, and relevant guidelines of Taiwan and the United States. That's the book title. And about this book, and about the author. Do you know this guy? You're right, He smiled. You're right. Okay, and we are here. We are at Hainan University. You are students, I'm the teacher here. And next. This lady, she is the translator and author of this book, and she is the student class of 2024. What's your class? Class of 2027. Is it? Okay. And next student here. Her name is Liang Xuan. and class of 2025, Department of Nutrition and Food Science. Actually, those two students are in Kainan University. Believe it or not, actually it is this. Please pass it. Another book, two volunteers and I, we did the translation and edited the book. Not a student, two volunteers are, how can I say that? Experienced food scientists outside the campus. Please pass it, thanks. You can download the file. You can download the file. So my question is, believe it or not, two students and I, we three, we are at Kainan University. Last January, we started to translate the guideline from Codex. Codex is, for example, the Food Competence Authority for every country. The Codex similar to the Food Authority in the United Nations. So can you imagine that? Okay, I have another example for you, but sorry, no English version. Let me show you. The date is 2022, November 19th. Okay. And I should say sorry that the moment I did not prepare the website in English. Let me explain in English. In short words, two freshmen just joined our department last year. And I was the mentor of those students. And I encouraged them to do the poster here. I'm here. And the student now, he is sophomore, the second year at college. And this teacher is my mentor when I was a college student. And I'm the mentor of this student. So Professor Huang is the grand mentor, like grandfather and grandmother. And here is the poster. If you want to see the poster, the research poster, just take an elevator, go to the 8th floor. Just step out the elevator, you can see two posters outside. And the other one is here. So, okay, let me switch back to our questions. Two if questions. If some of you or all of you can have research posters, we did it. We have done that last year. Okay? If some of you or all of you publish books, we did it. We have done that last year. So I want to emphasize one thing. You can do it. Students, you can do it. You may think this teacher is a little bit weird. No, I'm not. Because the topic of this course is understanding food and nutrition. What I have done is about translating or editing books or poster research about food and nutrition. I'm not out of focus. I'm still in this field. But I want to lead students to do something different. For example, some students from Mongolia, some from Tibet, some from different countries, some from Taiwan. We can do something different. How to do it? Let me show you. During the class, I would like to, here. Thus, I encourage all of you to have your cell phone and laptop in the class. I will give some assignment. For example, we can translate some useful information into your native language, Mongolian. Okay, if I make mistake, please let me know. For native Taiwanese students, we can do something different. For example, like those two students, we can translate the guidelines or special documents from United Nations, from FAO, from WHO, from Codex, and edit it into a book like that. So I emphasize one thing, we have done that. Students at Kainan University, teachers at Kainan University, we can do that. Will you join me? Think about that, think about it. But maybe some information from Indonesia, we can have the kind of, for example, Indonesia, I believe there are food information or nutrition information written not in English. Many information, many documents written in English, we can do the kind of translation. Virus? Then? No, I'm not experienced. One of my research topics when I was PhD student is about the phage. Phage is attacking bacteria. It's a kind of virus. The virus attacking plant is called the plant virus. Attacking animal is called the animal virus. Attacking human is called the human virus. But my research is limited on bacteria virus, not human virus. But if we want to translate something about the COVID-19 virus, it's very good. Let me show you here. For example, I know there are a lot of guidelines. Here. You can type WHO. Guidelines of COVID-19. Oh, sorry, okay. Then you can get a lot of guidelines. Even you can have different search way. For example, file type PDF. And it returns the PDF results like this. But one thing I need to tell you, if you download the information from the WHO website, that is okay because most of the information on the website are under Creative Commons license. But if you download it from for example, the private hospital or some research institute, they are not under Creative Commons license, and it's not appropriate to translate. Is that okay? For example, guidelines, sponsor the WHO here. Let me paste. Okay, I just copy and paste the guideline in our line group. You can check it. So thank you for the question. If you are interested in the kind of research, you can do the translation or do the editing. Translation is a tool. Okay, any question? So let me review the diagram I show you, then you will know that this guy is not crazy, and instead this guy is creative. Like, and here. So in the future, in next week, I sincerely hope, we can do our digital notes. Digital note. What is digital notes? Traditionally, in the narrow view, digital notes is use digital tools to write down your notes, but that is not enough. That is not enough. For example, you can see I have a lot of videos from my YouTube channel. Not too many subscribers. And sorry, here. I have about 1,300 videos. And it's a kind of digital notes. Why is it important? Because you need to do something during the class, and before you go to the Wisconsin University, you can do more. Even publish books, even publish research papers, research posters. It's a way to show you accomplishment. So let me go back here. Not here. Okay, so use some digital tools through our food and nutrition such a topic. Besides the basic accomplishment, I hope all of you have the special achievement. Where is the orange skin book? Okay, let me take it back. Just like this. In the future, if you plan to apply for the graduate school, I think it's really useful. It's very useful. For example, a student now in my lab, we are doing the editing work, and the student will publish 2 books next year and 2 research posters next year. I will show you that because it's a big achievement. So when I check the dictionary, what is accomplishment? To accomplish something, I know. What is achievement? My definition is student do something very special over the basic requirement. Is it okay? No. Okay, wait. So besides the end of when I turn your grades, you score to the system, that's one thing, but I hope you can do more. Because the Kainan University, the students, we have done that. Okay. You can download, let me give you the website and you can download it. It's open textbook, thus everyone can download it. And the other book is here. You can download it too. Okay, so far any question? So can you catch my concept? Not only the knowledge from science, I want to share the skills of digitalization. Also, I want to help you. Meanwhile, you help me. Because I have those publications, those books, I cannot have that without students' help. So we help each other. And if possible, I want to apply to be cataloged on the library, University of Minnesota. But why my book is qualified to be cataloged on the library? Why? Do you know why? The basic requirement is I use Creative Commons license. Creative Commons license. That's why I mentioned we need to know the concept about traditional copyright here. We need to understand the restrictions and rules from the traditional copyright and the freedom from the open licenses. So I will spend some time in the class. You can know it. Okay? Will you join me? So we still have 17 weeks. Let me know if you are interested in the kind of translation or editing or publish research posters. I won't bring you to do something different. Yeah. It depends on the mission and how much time you investigate. Sorry, investment. I used the wrong term, sorry. For example, two students they did the translation from early February to middle April. I just guess maybe the 10 to 20 hours a week. Sure, I spend the most time because I need to proofread their translation, and that's one thing. But translation is okay to publish a book. It's qualified. However, I think it's not creative. Thus, I added the regulation from Taiwan and from the US. We did a comparison. That's the value of this book. Comparison, for example, I just mentioned about the allergy food labeling. If we compare from the South Korea, from the rules from Japan, from Taiwan, from China, from somewhere, the kind of comparison is okay to publish a book. Yep. Okay, good. And in Taiwanese, we know there is a term called jumping into a hole. I cannot spell jump into a hole. Welcome to jump into a hole. It means join a very tough work. But however, I just one suggestion to all of you to do something you're really interested in. And this part I will maybe take 5 to 10% of our grades. No more. Maybe 10% is enough. It's enough. Okay. Welcome to join the publishing team. So, anyone, if you will have different ideas, please give me the private message or send it to the night group. Okay. Very close to the break time. Any question? We can a little bit finish our course today. But next week, sorry, I forgot to say. About the schedule, Taiwan has a different rules here. Okay. August 9th is a bridge holiday. It's bridge holiday, and because it's on Monday, we have 1 day off. But however, we need to take a supplementary working day this coming Saturday. And in the past experiences, I know no student will come to school. So I will record videos and share the link to you. Is it okay? Again, somebody is looking at me. Not you, but me. So I need to take the videos, and I will show you the website. Here on Saturday, it's a school day and working day. So you don't need to come to classroom for that. You can watch my YouTube channel for the class on September 23rd, this coming Saturday. Okay, any question? Or we will dismiss very soon. No? No? You and me, we don't need to come to the classroom on this coming Saturday. I will give the link about the video. I will pre-record it. Just watch the video is okay. Humanity is the most important. Okay, any question? And next, I will check your background and know your situation. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 18 students in this course. I may have 3 or 4 students in one group, and then we have group discussion, then share your ideas about the assignment. Okay? Okay, let's done it today. Sorry, let's call it today. We are done. If you know your colleagues, your classmates, your friends want to register this class, send the link to them. I mean the line link, invited to join the group. Many announcements or change of new information I will share in the line group. Okay, thank you. See you next week.